Now, some stories come across, and you can't believe them, but at the same time, you're not surprised. You guys ever have a story that you hear that you're in complete disbelief that it actually happened, but at the same time, you're not quite that surprised? And I gotta tell you, this story is one of those, certainly. A lady by the name of Mona Lisa Perez her and her boyfriend ran a YouTube channel that basically documented the problems of a single parent. Or it's not a single parent, but an unmarried couple, a young couple who got pregnant early and had another kid on the way. This story comes from USA Today, and it says, a Minnesota woman was charged with second-degree manslaughter after she shot and killed her boyfriend during a YouTube prank gone wrong, according to local reports. Okay, just from the first sentence, you're thinking, okay, well, what happened here? Was it a gun was loaded, but they didn't know? Was it they thought it was blanks, but it was real rounds? What happened here, right? What just happened? And so you want to read more. Mona Lisa Perez, age 19, was charged Wednesday in the shooting death of her boyfriend Pedro Ruiz III, 22. According to a criminal complaint, Perez said Ruiz wanted to make a prank YouTube video of her shooting at a book he was holding in front of his chest, AP reported. Okay. First and foremost, listen to what she said. It was Ruiz who wanted her to make the video. Basically, a guy going up to his girlfriend and saying, hey, how about this? I hold a book up to myself, and you take a gun and fire it at the book, and it's going to be great. It's going to go viral. If I was Mona Lisa, I would first of all look at him and slap him in the face. Say, what the hell is wrong with you? And second of all, I would say this is not worth YouTube fame. This is not worth YouTube fame. I mean, really? You're going to tell me that you want YouTube video clicks and hits so badly that you're willing to put yourself in this precarious situation? Yes. Have you been to YouTube lately? Have you seen what's on there? Just type in parkour. Parkour, and you will see some things that are absolutely Darwinian in their stupidity. Now, granted, the video that gets posted up to YouTube are these stunts being performed successfully, but I doubt that all of them go very successfully. And I bet some of these go terribly wrong. Parkour, for those who aren't aware, is basically where people jump from one either wall or building or something to another wall or building or basically implement in the ground. And it's over generally a space. Could be as simple and innocuous as grass. It could be 50 feet in the air. It could be 500 feet in the air. There's also people who do handstands on the sides of buildings, like on the tops of buildings. They'll go to the edge and they'll do handstands or they'll do cartwheels. It's stunning video, but it really is Darwinian in its base, at its base. Really is just silliness, idiocy. Yet these guys get views, and YouTube pays these guys. If they get over a certain amount of views, people are paid on YouTube. YouTube. Man, I really miss the YouTube boat. Let me tell you. I really miss the YouTube boat. I have 2 adorable children. And my strict insistence that they don't become money makers for me, and that I don't LeVar Ball them or Tiger Woods them or Williams sisters to them, and force them, Jackson them. I mean, yeah, lots of money, lots of fame, everything else. But look at how Michael Jackson turned out. Tiger Woods ended up turning out terribly. And we have yet to see how Lonzo Ball or the Williams sisters have turned out. Williams sisters have turned out very well, actually. But yeah, I just don't want to put my kids through that. I want my kids to be kids. And there are YouTube channels like Hobby Kids TV and Fun TV and all these other stations on YouTube or channels where basically these people are filming their kids doing average everyday things and gaming and whatnot, and they're getting paid for it, and people want to watch this. I'm like, I can't understand it. My kids watch that stuff all the time, and I just can't understand it. Maybe I'm just hating. I don't know. Because I put on a fairly decent podcast and a fairly decent show, and people are getting paid so much money to just follow their kids around with a camera. I just don't. But the draw is there. Free money, easy money. All you have to do is film. The draw is there. And is there something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with wanting to be famous for absolutely no reason other than the fact that you're alive and you can operate a camera? Is there something wrong with that? Yeah, maybe it goes a little against the grain, but I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I would just think that these kids would be affected somewhat by all of this fame. And in a society where people are getting YouTube famous all the time, you have this type of thing happen like Mona Lisa Perez and her dead boyfriend. Going back to the story, on Monday evening, Perez tweeted that the couple had agreed to carry out one of the most dangerous videos ever, quote unquote. Quote, "Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. His idea, not mine." At Mona Lisa Perez 5 said in the tweet. Unfortunately, the prank went very wrong, and the bullet went through the book and into Ruiz's chest, killing him before he could be airlifted for medical treatment. Perez told authorities that Ruiz thought the prank would work because he'd shot a different book, and the bullet did not go all the way through. Now, this is just idiocy right here. Complete and utter idiocy. Well, it worked on the book and another book, but it didn't work on this book. Oh God, I'm dead. Imagine that guy in the afterlife looking like, oh my God, what in hell did I do? Was it like, and now I'm wondering what kind of book it was. Was it like, hey babe, this bullet didn't go through War and Peace, so we're gonna shoot this gun through this Time magazine. Should be the same thing, right? So it's kind of interesting. I want to dig into the details of this so badly. My morbid sense of curiosity wants to dig into the details of this so badly, because I want to know what kind of books were involved. I do know what kind of ammunition and weapon was involved, and it's pretty amazing. So, the couple often made prank videos and posted them on YouTube under the name La Mona Lisa. In one of the videos, Perez tries to prank Ruiz with a sandwich filled with hot peppers, and in another, the couple detail their stay at a haunted hotel. The couple have a 3-year-old child together and another on the way. According to AP, Perez could face a maximum penalty of 10 years. Okay, so there it is. All for YouTube fame. Let's shoot a book, and I'll hold a book, you shoot it. I mean, several stunts have gone deadly. There was one magician who decided that he was going to shoot a bow and arrow at his wife, or shoot a bow or an arrow at his wife using a bow and arrow, and hit an apple. Well, he hit her right in between the eyes, and it was televised. You could probably find that on the internet. Now, from this story begets other stories. There's how to make money on YouTube. And that might be a video, I'm not sure. But it will be interesting to see how to make money on YouTube. Let me see. Have a tween or teen in the home? Chances are they follow a handful of YouTube stars, and a good number of them would love to be one too. Don't be so surprised this is a thing. Popular YouTube personalities can enjoy considerable fame. Well, Justine Ezrick, aka iJustine, has 630 million views on her videos. She says, essentially, I'm a content creator who gets to talk about everything that I love, namely cooking, tech, travel, and video games. Ezrik's first passion was editing, says the 33-year-old, but recalls, quote, nobody wanted to be in my videos, so I put myself in them to give me something to edit. Then people wanted more. She says, step 1, figure out your thing. Fancy becoming a YouTuber? You first need to figure out your passion. Whether it's gadgets, celebrity gossip, religion, politics, pets, makeup, and so on. The most important thing is to find out what you want to make videos about and have fun. 2, get your gear. You don't need expensive hardware to get going. Content is more important than having 4K or 360-degree video. You can get a clip-on lavalier or lav mic starting at $23, and good natural lighting is great lighting, or you can find some lighting kits for a couple $100. Upload a lot. With videos ranging from 5 to 35 minutes, Ezrick says she spends more time editing than shooting, and she uploads about 2-3 times a day. Manage and promote your channel. Boosting your subscribers won't happen overnight, but keep it up. Consistency is key. Now, the thing of it is that you can get money from sponsors or from fans, and there are GoFundMe, Patreon, things like that. So with this revenue stream, is it any wonder that there are people who want to get in on this? It seems like easy money.